but just their first impressions.
Just like he felt like on offense, we just need to continue to improve on our consistency and bring in the leadership when how to handle adversity when adversity hits.
How do you guys respond? I mean, I know you're used to it by now. You've been here almost 3 weeks, but the loudspeakers in here with the coach being on the microphone, what does that add to the day?
I mean, it just kind of adds some excitement. It lets you know how into it coach is, and it really lets you be alert and be aware of what's going on around you in the practice and help us move through it more efficient and with speed and tempo.
James, leaving the scrimmage area, are you guys disappointed in your performance offensively? It seemed like the defense maybe was in control, especially kind of in the middle.
Yeah, I feel like it was a thing that we really definitely not happy about on offense. But I feel like, it's never as bad as you think it is. It's never as good as you think it is. So we got to go and watch the film and really evaluate it and improve as a unit.
Just talk about the quarterbacks a little bit. I know there's been a lot of focus on them in the spring, but we're 2 weeks into this or halfway into this. Where do you guys think you're at with the way you're able to move the ball and the way the quarterbacks are maybe adjusting to all that?
I feel like we're making improvements with the communication, everybody being on the same page, but we still have a long ways to go as in getting everything going as an entire unit and everybody being on the same page.
The coaches said they wanted to back off a little bit this week from instructing you guys during the scrimmage. Did they have to jump in a little more than maybe you thought, or did it go maybe the way you hoped?
I feel like it was times where we needed more from the guys on the field, but the coaches they held true to what they were saying. They stayed out of it and they left it on to the players to try to dig us out of a rut if we was able to come into one.
Is there any sense of urgency with just 2 weeks left? Basically, you're more than halfway through this thing. I mean, to kind of get it right, I guess, going into the offseason.
I mean, I feel like it's a sense of urgency, with more of a sense of we just want to get this thing right and perfect what we're working on right now and the install that we do have with offense.
James, you were, if memory serves me right, you were getting into the lineup at the same time Tyler was several years ago. Were you both freshmen coming in? And is there a similarity to Justin trying to learn the way? I mean, did you learn anything when you and Tyler were both coming in and trying to play that could help Justin out now?
The biggest thing I learned, and I try to talk to Justin about, is just having a snap and clear mentality. Like, once a play is over, you got to focus on the next play and take every play like just a one-play game almost. It's just a one-play series, just every play and just building on that. And that's how you create success. When you start worrying about things and start trying to go create plays outside of what we're doing in the offense, that's when you have penalties and turnovers and mistakes and things like that.
What do you like about this new running game and what you've learned so far? What do you think it provides?
I think it just provides us, it provides the backs with clean cuts and clean reads, and it gives us a blocking scheme that we can apply to a lot of defenses. So I feel it allows us to go out there and be more aggressive and be more quick as we're moving in this offense and trying to increase the tempo and trying to be more efficient in our offense.
Coach, what can you take away from today, just being in a scrimmage environment and different than a typical practice?
Just things, just continuing to work on everybody just being on the same plane, sustaining for drives and things like that, and just making sure everybody on the offense is having situational awareness and knowing what we need to do to get a first down or to get a score and things like that.
So, I've already been asked, but Coach Jones seemed a little disappointed in the running game today. Just overall, did you seem like, or do you feel like you guys did okay there, or were you just?
I mean, I feel like there were certainly things where we could have been much better on the running game today, and I feel like we're gonna get in there and watch film and be able to correct that. I feel like there were positive running things in the running game, but there were many plays where a lot of situations where, especially on first downs, where we needed to win first downs, and we weren't able to do that, and that kind of hurt us on second and third down.
Is any of it maybe